Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to our class. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mrs. Hieb, and it's so nice to welcome you and to be your teacher this year. I just wanted to share with you that I'm so fortunate, and I know we've got this, and we're all in this together. I want to welcome you to my virtual classroom from home. This is the classroom that you'll see me in a lot, teaching and learning. We painted the wall just for this classroom. And I'm excited because I do like learning this part of learning from home. One of the things I loved about it is having the chance to have a sneak peek into your houses, in the sense of I get to see a little stuffy, or I could hear a dog bark, and that's the part I love, because when we're in school we don't get to always see that part. And so that's one of the things that I do love that virtual learning and this remote learning brings to us. All right. So welcome to our class. And as I said, I can't wait to get to know you. And I want you to know a little bit about me and my family before we get the school year started. All right. So I want to share with you just a few pictures real quick. I want to introduce you to my daughter, Finley. And some of you might know her, some of you might not, but she'll be starting 4th grade at her school this year. And you'll see that we're huge sports fans, and one of her favorite sports is street hockey. And she even got to play it this summer. So very exciting, and we loved cheering her on, and it was really fun to watch her play again. So woohoo! Another thing that I love personally is running. I love listening to books on tape. In the summer, I got to listen to 5 books. I'm actually in my 6th book right now, so it motivates me to want to run even more. And just last weekend, in the pouring rain, Finley and I she ran her first 5K, and it's 3.2 miles, and it was actually for a student here at Seaview. So it was super fun in the pouring rain, and you'll definitely hear me talking about all of that in the future as well. Wanted to see what you guys were up to this summer. Two of our favorite things is the pool and the beach. I love both just as equally. And one of the things that was really cool about the summer is Finley learned how to surf. And I got to tell you, there's a word I'll use, and I use it all the time. It's called persevere. And it means that no matter how much you fall down, you get back up and you keep trying and you keep trying. Let me tell you, that little girl was the definition of perseverance, because this summer she wiped in June on that board nonstop. She didn't give up. She spent hours and hours, and now we have a surfer in the house, and she goes out and rides the waves, and we even got her a surfboard, a better board, to actually practice some of her moves as well. So I'm curious, does your family like to go to the beach, or do they like to go to the pool? I can't wait to find out when I see you. Another favorite activity that we really liked to do, this was during that when we were really stuck in our houses, but also even this summer, we'd like to chalk the walk. So you can see right here, we even got to do our neighbors, and it brought lots of smiles and kindness to their faces as well. This is some of our more recent one. You can see Finley and her artistic abilities. Those emojis are quite good. All right. And then you're going to see that there is someone in our family that's not quite the artist. Yes, that would be me. That would be me trying my best. One of the things you'll notice in school that I often make fun of myself for is my drawing. I just don't have it, but I have, in my opinion, perfected the stick man. I'm very good at stick figures, all right? I love playing board games, and this summer especially, there's 2 board games in particular that we really continued to play. Monopoly is an all-time favorite. We always have a game going at one of our tables in our house. But my second and my absolute favorite game is Rummikub, right up here. It's a great game of strategy and trying to figure out and put together and take away. And so it's definitely, absolutely, probably one of my favorite games that we've really been playing, and that I absolutely, when we go over to my parents' house, we'll say, what game do you want to play? And we'll be like, Rummikub. So it's definitely a favorite of mine. All right, so enough about me. Let's talk a little bit more about us and what we're going to experience this year. So I got to thinking, and I was like, all right, so it's going to be definitely a different year, because there's going to be some days we're learning in the classroom and some days we're learning online. And I was like, all right, and then, we're thinking about it, and we're like, oh, we were learning with these masks. And I was looking at my mask and thinking of myself in my mask, because, I coach soccer in my mask. I've been working this summer in my mask, and we're going to work in school with our mask. And then I started thinking, I was like, well, wait, we're not the only people that wear masks. Superheroes also wear masks. And it got me thinking, what's a superhero? And then I looked it up. Okay, I may have done a quick Google search. And I looked up to see what is a superhero. All right. So hold on, hopefully I can get, there we go. All right, so I looked up to see what's a superhero. And so Wikipedia defined it for us. And it says a superhero or superheroine, which is the girl version, is a stock character that possesses abilities beyond those of ordinary people, who typically uses their powers to help the world become a better place and is dedicated to protecting the public and stopping evil. And then I started to think even more. I was like, all right, well, listen. So what if we're going to be wearing masks, right? We're definitely, each one of us, going to figure out ways that we can make the world a better place this year. And I know that each one of us has it inside of us. And yet we haven't maybe found it. Or maybe we have, and we need to show it. And so I started to think, wow, there really are all these superheroes that wear masks, right? And I like the thumbs up part of it because it made me think about all the masks that I have and what I love about them and how each one kind of brings out a different part of my personality. And that I'm still, based on that definition, it's something I possess inside of me. So this doesn't make me who I am. So whether I'm wearing that mask or this mask, right? Because each day we come to school, we're going to have these really cool masks on that we can each share with each other. This is one I stole from Finley's. Shh, don't tell her. It's like one of my favorite ones, so shh. You'll probably see me this in a lot. I wear this one a lot at soccer practice when I coach because it doesn't fall off and I can move. This one is definitely a favorite too. I got this one because I hope you can figure out one of my favorite sports teams that we like to cheer for as well. But what it made me think about, boys and girls, and it doesn't matter, right? I'm going to secretly stay on, is that this year, okay, I want you to think about something, okay? And I found this quote, and I love quotes. And it just is a reminder that I, yes, believe every one of us has a superhero inside of them waiting to be discovered. A superhero. Qualities that we have inside of us that's going to make the world a better place. And I cannot wait to see what you have to bring to our classroom. I can't wait to meet you. Whether we're wearing these masks or these masks, right? We all have that superhero inside of us. I hope you have an amazing summer, and I can't wait to meet you on your first day of school. All right?